she running away. She said she can't take it no more, no. So she ran away. She can't love him, said she running away. She said she can't take it no more, no. So she ran away.
Okay, family, I'm about to patch this hole up there, patch these holes right here, and then paint it so that I'm gonna put the artwork up on that wall. I got two artwork. I got them from Home Goods. They were two in a pack. I'll show you them when I'm getting ready to do that. But like if I step back, you will see how plain over here looks now, because there's no drapery to soften up the windows or anything. So it needs something that's going to be a secondary focal point, I should say, on the wall. So that's the biggest wall right here. So I am going to put some artwork up there, and I think that will definitely fix the problem. So like I said, I'm going to caulk the holes where I took the hooks down for the drapery, and then I'll put the artwork up and see if that fixed the problem that I'm seeing over there. It looks very blah, if you understand what I'm saying. So let me give you a shot from this view. Just imagine you're standing, you're looking there, it looks very blah. Now, I am not a fan of putting artwork on every flat surface that you have in a space, okay? But because I have gone completely neutral in this space, and I don't want to add any more mirrors in the home, because the mirrors is going to give it more of a glam look, and I am kind of mixing the that homey feel with just a slight glam, and I'm using my light fixtures in my spaces to do glam, just like you saw I did in my living room, where I put the chandelier fan in there that has all the crystals going on. In this space, I have the crystals in there. So everything else, my table in itself is very modern. It's chrome. So as much as I'm gonna mix the metals, but I'm gonna see how, not mix metals, but mix metal colors. Let me put it that way. So as you can see over here, it looks very bland. It looks very, very bland. Very like somebody just moved in. That's how it looks. Somebody just moved in and they ain't got nothing to do. So I do want to put some kind of molding on the wall, but I'm not 100% yet sure what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do in the hallway. But here, this is one of the examples where you need something on the wall. You don't have to have something, like I said, on every wall. But this is where you need something on the wall because your space is looking very bland. And of course, since I paint the cabinets white, it even looks more blander, if that's a word. Or if it's not, Judith just made it up. But you will see the difference. So let's plaster this wall. And then after we finish plastering the wall, we're gonna, I think I can hang the artwork, and then when the plaster dries, then I'll paint around that area. But at least I want to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so let's go to the plastering. Okay, you see those pots you see, the holes you're seeing, they're not holes. It's the actual I'll zoom it up, but it's the actual the stud, oh my god, I forgot what you call those, but it's to put in when you don't have a stud, the wall plug. Jesus. So they're kind of sticking out, which would make it not smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a hammer. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to push them into the wall. Because you can't pull them out. If you pull them out, you will completely damage the wall even more. So I'm going to push them inward. guys, so these are the artwork. This is the first one. I like this one, but I wish the frame was much bigger than it is. So this is it here. With this one, let me brighten this up. With this one, as you can see, it will bring in all the blues, and it has a hint of yellow, which is towards gold. So that's why I selected this one. I don't know if I want to be this matchy-matchy with the blue, because I have blue chairs. But then again, the blue is not going to change. Like, my chairs are not going to change. What's this on my chairs? Hey, what the hell? I just found a hole. Who the hell did this? Rewind. Okay, let's start over. So, I don't know if I want to be matchy-matchy. I cannot get over. Guys, I just saw a freaking hole in my chair. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, at what point? When? How? I thought it was something white on it, but it's the actual hole. I mean, it's small, but it's still a hole. Now, after the commercial break, these chairs was not, they were not 2 cents. They were a pretty penny for this whole set. You see in here, the chairs, the table was not $799 for the table, and the chairs were, those chairs were like 8 something for the 4 chairs, I think. Like, this whole set is probably close to $2,000 or over $2,000. So to see that right there, I'm kind of annoyed, because it cleans very easily. Like, Baby Zyla does anything on them, I can just easily wipe them off. So me to see that, that means somebody was passing with something and it snagged it. So that has me pretty annoyed. But I have had them for years. Like, I've had this set, I want to say, about 4 years now. But in any case, let's get back to this. I'm going to figure this out after. So, the chairs are not changing. So I'm thinking the blue would be fine. And since my base of this same table set is chrome, even though I'm introducing gold here and there, it's chrome. So this will bring in the gold. This would work with the chrome, the white that's going on, and then the blue, it will bring in the blue. Like I said, it's 2 of them. And I just have to see how they're going to look up there, okay? So that's this one. And I got these from Home Goods, and they were $39.99. So if I do this one, I'll definitely be doing 2, the both of them. So one will be there, and then the other one will be down here like that. So I'll hang 2. The reason why I wouldn't hang them next to each other, because this wall is pretty small. So to put this one here and put that is going to make the wall look crowded. Okay? If the wall is longer than that, then yes. But you have a door right here. This wall is less than 4 feet. And I wouldn't put, these are 18 or that's 16? These are 16. So this is less than 4 feet. So to put 2 of them up on the wall next to each other, it's just gonna look crowded. So you have to think on that, because the scale of the wall is too small to put this size of artwork up there and put 2. So I would hang them one above each other. So that's just a little trick. So I don't know. You guys see it? Like that one I would definitely use the two, but I'll hang one above and one below. I wouldn't hang them like from one corner to the other corner. I wouldn't do that. Because I think the wall is too small and they're too big to hang that way, but they're too small to just have one. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like, I don't love it at all. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I mean, what you guys think? I don't know. It just feels a little too matchy for me. With the blue. Like I'm not bringing a different element in or a different color in. So, but I like the black. The black is gonna play off of the black knobs. Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking I'm painting this door as well blue, like I did the front door. So maybe when I do that, I can see, like if I'm seeing that blue with this blue up here, now I'm seeing it working. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm not in love. Like, I'm not. Okay, so in a pickle. Do you guys see it? I think what I need to do is I need to paint this door. I need to paint this door first, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So let's paint that door. That was not a part of the plan. Like I told you, you never know with Judith. This heifer right here, she be doing all kinds of stuff. So we about to paint that door. Let's paint that door blue, and then it will help me to see hair stop looking so bland. And then I think Babe will be okay with me painting this door, because when I did the front door, he didn't say nothing. He actually liked it. So he just don't like when he walks in the house all the time and like, girl, why? What have you been doing? And why have you been doing it? And I'm like, because I'm a designer and I like to see change. So let's paint. I gotta screw off them stuff. Or should I just leave that and paint around it, child? Girl, you better do this thing right. I'm gonna screw those off. All these things, I'm gonna screw those off, fill the hole, and then I'm gonna paint. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, family, so this is the paint that I'm using. Remember, if you looked at my previous video where I stated that I think I used the wrong paint. I had two colors in that paint. I had a flat, and then I had this enamel paint. I should have used this one on the island versus the one that I did use. So I'm using this one on the door. I did go and paint over the spots that baby Zyla had scratched on the island already before it had cured. And I did go and, you know, just paint over that particular door, those little areas. So this paint, I got it from Home Depot. It is an indoor-outdoor enamel paint, and it has no VOC, meaning it has no smell, and it dries as fast as regular water-based paint. Okay? family, do you see the big difference? Do you see it? You don't see it? You don't see it? You don't see the big difference? Haven't I taught you guys nothing? There's a difference. Okay. So, remember I said over here was looking pretty boring. Now that I have painted, I'm thinking to only paint that part of the door and not the frame. I'm still contemplating, but what it did is it created a frame as an image, and then you have the texture going on in the middle. Do you guys see it? I see it. So now over here it doesn't look as bland because your eye gets a break from all of the neutral, and then it goes and it stops and it sees the blue, and then it continues. So it's like you broke the neutral up. So that's a way that you can break things up. That's why when I looked at it, I was like, over here look bland, but I was lazy to paint this door, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna paint the door. If I paint the door, then I'm gonna want to paint all these other doors. And in this one space right here, I don't know what the builder was doing, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors in this one little space. I ain't painting all 6 of these doors blue. It's just gonna be this one exterior door, and if I do another one, it might be that other exterior door that's leading to the garage. However, at this point, this time, this minute right now, it's this door. And I can see it. I can see the difference. I can see how the space has changed. I hope you guys can see it so that you can see that those little things that you do, how they affect your space. Like I'm going to add the black knobs to all of these doors like I did upstairs. And you're going to see those little changes, how those little changes can uplift your space. It can refresh your space without you having to spend a lot of money and put a lot of work into it. Okay, so like I said, I already put one coat on there. I have another coat that I'm going to put on there. And then after I put that coat on, I need to do the white to refresh the white. I may do it now. If I do it now, then it's going to force me to do all these doors that needs to be done. And that's not in my time right now. Like, that's not what I want to do right now. That's going to make me do too much. I'm going to feel like I need to do this, and that. Excuse me. So, like I said, the next thing I'm going to do is try to paint out, up there so that it can look clean and I can start to see what needs to happen, what don't need to happen, that type of thing. So, I am happy that I painted this door. Now I am feeling different. Now I'm seeing where my artwork is going to work for me. Now I'm seeing it. I hope you guys see it. Let me give you a better span of the space. Do you now see it? Okay, don't worry about all the stuff on the table, but do you guys now see it? Do you now see it? Look at that. Sorry, my dryer just stopped. But do you guys see it? You see it? You see the difference? I hope you guys saw the difference. Okay? So, I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add the next coat to it, and then we'll be finished. Then I will clean this brush because I don't have another brush. Paint out up on top here where I plastered, and then we hang our artwork, and then clean up this table, and I will do the reveal. So you see, Rico may be doing good. a doggone plant, Judith. I'm finished touching up. That's what I did. I did a touch-up paint. One of these days, I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'm gonna paint out this whole space. It's not that bad. Just like one or two little spots with Zyla, you know. So, I think right now it looks fine. I'm good. So I'm going to put this lock back on because now it's dark outside. I'll put this to wash, put the lock on because I didn't feel like going around it. But then I was like, shoot, if I take this one off too, it's gonna be a problem. So I wouldn't have been able to open the door. So that's why I left that one on. But I'm gonna put this lock back on in place. Then we're gonna hang the artwork, tidy up, and we'll be finished for the night. Deal? She ain't doing nothing else. She's not painting nothing else. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put the blue ones up. You saw me just mark the wall. So I found my center. The wall is 49 inches. I didn't know it was, I don't know, I judged it. I was thinking it was a little bit under 4 feet, but it's 49 inches. So my half is 24.5 inches. I found the middle of the wall, and that's why I want to hang that in the center. So I'm gonna hang it, that's in my hand reach. But I need to just go up just a little bit more to, I'm not going to go above the door because I told you guys about hanging above your door or above your window, how that looks. It looks like, it doesn't look right. It looks like something was done wrong. You already have a horizontal happening, so you don't want to go above your horizontal at such a high interval. Like that is really high to go above. If it was a really tall wall that's continuing, maybe you could kind of get away with it. But you want to try to keep everything horizontal, or you want to stay below it. You don't want your eyes to go up, down, like that when you have so much horizontal happening. So that's why the rule of thumb is try to stay with the height of your doors. If you ever, I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna try to pull. I don't like doing this because I don't want people to think I'm judging their spaces. But I'm gonna do a video and show you some spaces that I have seen where they have, whether it's any artwork or wall decor hang on their wall, And sometimes if the decor is really small, it's hung too high. But it's small in scale, you still don't want to hang it that high. Okay, so I'm gonna do a video so that you guys can visually see the difference when an artwork or anything on the wall, because of its scale, is hung right versus it not being hung right. So I'm gonna try to do a video like that. I'm gonna put it in my notes to remember, so that I can do a video like that, so that you guys can better understand this rule of thumb. And then also I'm gonna include in that, I'm saying all of this so that I can remember. I'm gonna also include in that why you do not need to put piece of artwork, wall decor on every wall surface. Like you have a window and you want, there's a little wall in between, you feel you need to go and hang something there. You do not need to do that. That is over decorating. It's like you have a whole bunch of earrings in one ear. That's like too much. You have a whole bunch of necklaces on. That's too much, but then you have a nice glitter gown. Why did you put all of that on your neck and the gown is saying it all? Okay? So it's over decorated. Or I don't know what I'm gonna call that video, but over decorating or something like that. But in any case, let's hang this artwork. And then I still haven't put the knob on the door yet. So let me hang these and then I'll put the knob on the door. Do you guys see it now? Let's step back. Do you see it? I see it. Like, it looks nice. Something is happening over here now. It looks complete. Imagine when I put the chairs back and everything is set. So let me do that. Let me tidy up, put away all this stuff. And then I have to take the price off of it. Don't you guys hate that they do that at Home Goods? Like, why do they put the price on stuff like that? Like, you got to go through so much to get this off. But normally I just spray the spray way on it, and it will take it off. But I just hate that I have to go through that period. So what I did is, it has a piece on the back. Let me show it to you. So you see it has this. So that's already centered, and since it's so far up on the top, I went ahead and I wanted 3 inches space in between them. So I measured down 3 inches, put the screw at the 3 inches, come in 24.5 inches. And that's how I did it. And that's just another rule of thumb. When you're hanging artwork next to each other, you want like a 2-inch space. You want a 1 inch, depending on how they're like really small. You probably do like 1 inch if you're hanging multiple of them, or you do 1.5, 2 inches. If something big like this, you kind of want to do about 3 inches space in between. Okay, so I'm going to try to take this off.
said she running away. She said she can't take it no more. No.